didn't know the way home. Continue. Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to Dreamfall Chapters. I believe this is part 20. And I also believe that during this part we will be doing something, but I don't remember exactly what we are doing at the moment, but we'll soon find out as soon as this screen finishes loading. Which will happen any moment now. Ooh, look at it go. There it goes. Oh, come on. You're almost there. Just get that little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit more. So I think we are... Oh, yeah. We are Zoe, and we're back in the world with Alvane and all those... everyone else. What am I doing at the moment? Also, a lot of times when I save... Oh, yeah, I was going to the abode to talk to What's-His-Face, but there's a bunch of people trying to chop down the door.
So this is it. Abode of, big ugly thing what speaks funny?
Apparently so.
And there's someone else here.
Apparently so.
Huh.
Yep, okay.
Good bird.
Oh, yeah, and then I pet the bird. Good bird, that's a good bird. Who's a good buddy?
So what now?
You're a good buddy.
I don't know. Do you have any suggestions?
We kill them, bury their bodies, and then go about our lives as if nothing happened.
That's disturbing.
I know. I'm dark.
I'm really not in the mood
You are
for killing
dark.
today. Or any day.
Fine, then you come up with something.
Well, fine then, I will. Screw you, Crow. Let me just walk over here. Run. Let me run over here, because walking is really slow.
Take me seriously. They'll see I have the power to get things done. Maybe then I can stop licking the asses of the Azadi. Goddess this and goddess that. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth, sucking up to their feminine deity. Give me a world without gods and goddesses, a world ruled by humans and true Northlanders. No magicals, no supernatural women folk, no superstitious invaders. A world by and for man, with the woman in her rightful place at home. Go on, put your back
Seems
into
like-
it, man, this is
Ah.
pathetic. It's merely a tree.
Are you done now, sir? Anyway, I was saying it's odd that, or I find it odd that, a guy that holds men in such high esteem over women also wants a world without gods or goddesses. Because usually in the belief in gods and goddesses, kind of promotes that type of thought. What have we here? A giant moth. Moth, you are so giant. Oh my god, you are beautiful.
That is just a big, nasty nope. I don't care if it
A
looks
big,
pretty. It's a
nasty
giant
nope?
insect. Ugh. Nope.
Are there bigger moths? Can I ride a big moth? Does this game have Mothra? Is Mothra in this game? I hope so. That'd be so sweet. Why is that there, though? I can't even do anything with it except look at it and go, ew, it's a big bug. Ugh. Let me just look around here just to make sure that there's nothing I need. Real quick, like it. Huh? Okay, why does this rock jet out like that? Jet out. What is that? It's an odd looking rock.
Damn it. Not the necromancer's stone fortress.
Okay, I didn't expect to find anything, but I found a moth, and I didn't expect that. But it seems like there really is nothing else here. Except some pumpkins. and some hay. So let's see what's going on. Hey, fellas. Huh. Yeah, I don't even care. You know, I think at this point, if it's not working, it's not going to work. When you hit it, it flashes green. It's obviously, you know, supported by magic. You can't do shit about it, man.
Go on, put your back into
Man.
it, man. This is pathetic.
I think I saw
It's
that
really a
man in town
treat.
yesterday speaking to a small crowd. What's he doing?
I don't know. Let's
a
see.
member of the voting public. Honor Hilaris Esquire at your service, madam. But I'm sure I don't need to introduce myself to you, hmm? You've seen my face in print and in public appearances. You know me as an honourable and truthful fellow who stands with the common man. And woman. We shan't forget the common woman. Yes, yes. I'm, of course, running for Commissioner of City Watch, a position sorely and desperately in need of new blood. The Watch needs strength. It needs direction. It needs humanity. In other words, it needs me.
It looks like you're trying to destroy it. Why are you trying to knock down this tree?
Oh, it's not just a tree. It's an affront to common decency and humanity. This so-called domicile was the dark and dangerous den of one of the most militant of magicals. An abominable beast that threatened our young and our women by its mere existence. Eradicating this occult stone tree from our historic green is not just my election promise to voters, but my God's-given responsibility as a human being.
Right,
Let's see if I can get
okay.
him talking about himself. He appears to
No,
be
I
an
don't want to
Asylum
hear him talk
supporter.
about himself.
I wonder how genuine it is. He's gunning for a political position with the City Watch. I wonder what his I take it
Yeah,
you're
let's check
happy
out
with the Azadi occupation.
Azadi.
No, I wouldn't call it an occupation, not anymore. The Azadi came to save us from the tyrant invaders, and they stayed to protect us against all magicals. They're our benefactors, not our oppressors. But the resistance has put us all at risk. Unless we re-establish human dominion over the Northlands, we'll be vulnerable when the Azadi eventually return to Azadir. For believe me, they will. Oh, they've promised as much. This is not their land, and this is why I run for office. To build a Mercuria by and for humans, one that can stand the test of time and stand up against occult invaders. We must invest in the future, and you can't spell future without Owner Hilaris.
What? Yes, you
Let's see.
can.
He's gunning for a political
Silly.
position with the City Watch. You're running for City
Okay.
Watch?
Indeed, the Watch is in dire need of strong male leadership in this time of dark crisis.
Male?
As you well know, the current commissioner, a person of the female persuasion, has failed to maintain order in the city in these dark, trying times. She's been soft on sorcery, magnanimous with magicals. She's indulged the occult, and she's extended an open hand to non-humans, acting in discord with our foreign benefactors. Oh, it's understandable. She's weak. She's sentimental. She's merely a woman, and she's not been able to properly inspire the men of the Watch to take appropriate action against our occult immigrants. As soon as I'm elected, this will change. We will honor Azadi law and make Mercuria pure again. No more magic, no more magicals. And our women folk can once again return to home and hearth to be pampered and protected by their husbands, fathers and brothers. As it should be, yes, yes.
Let's see if I can get him talking about himself. He sounded more than happy to do. It's Hilaris.
Yeah, I
right?
might need to.
Oh, no,
I don't want to hear
Hilaris
about him,
Esquire,
but I might need
licensed
to.
solicitor, and your candidate for Commissioner of City Watch.
It's an unusual name.
It's unique, certainly, but it's a Northland
It's a
name.
stupid name for a
It roots
stupid
Mercury
man.
Society. My father, the esteemed Hubert Hilaris Esquire, served dutifully for many years. on the
Hubert
council. He
E.
was
More
respected,
more like
feared, admired by
Hubert.
all. Of course, that was before he was
Got him.
beguiled by that Dulmari witch. She used her wily sorcery and beastly sensuality to lure my father away from his away from us. I've sworn to restore our sacred heritage. The witches shall burn, humanity shall prevail, and the name Hilaris shall no longer be the butt of spiteful jests.
Well,
Okay,
best of luck with
goodbye.
everything.
Luck is the lazy man's excuse for failure. Luck is an occult idea. I create my own destiny, young madam, and so should you. Here's my advice to you. Find yourself a decent human husband and start breeding decent human babies. This is how you can best contribute to our common manifest destiny. And remember, a vote for honor is a vote for humanity. Is that the best you can do? Oh, I tell you,
Okay,
that's
so I have to
myself
find a
around
way to
this
get
moisturised
rid
my eyes.
of
This-
him and his
dry hair, well,
goons.
you know.
So, how should I go about doing that, I wonder? Well, let's explore back out in the... Well, maybe I should discuss this with Crow.
Soft
Maybe I should pet
feathers.
Crow first. Yes. What? Oh, I can send him to do things. There,
I got nothing.
yeah.
I mean, aside from murdering, but you seem to be so against that all of a sudden.
No, let's go with that. I want you, Crow, to fly over there and murder them.
Crow, could you fly over there for me?
Why?
And murder
Just
him.
trust me.
Why?
And
Jesus,
murder
please,
him.
Crow.
Fine, pardon me for wanting to play a role in my own destiny. I'll do it.
Thank you, Crow. Now, while you're there, murder him.
Fucking bird. Filthy magic. Damnation, where did it go?
I don't know. You better go find him.
We could go get filthy drunk, forget about this whole saving the world business, and enjoy the Festival of Reaping like everyone else in this town.
No. That did pretty much nothing. Maybe... Okay, now that he
Again?
knows...
Seriously?
Yes. Yes.
Fine.
Crow, stop your bitching. Just get the fuck over there. Goddamn. And there he is, Honor. Go get him.
Again.
Okay. Third time's a charm. This time he has to follow, right?
Yeah, I know the drill.
I've got you now.
How the hell did he knock over that barrel? With like a little piece of pumpkin or something. Okay, so one guy... What? Which spot am I supposed
Are
to
you doing
send
this
him
just to annoy me?
to?
Because it's working.
Yes.
Wait for it.
That's it. The home of Abnaxis. Now, I just need to find a way inside.
Which means that I just need to find the correct place to send Crow. But where is that correct place? Maybe on... Oh, what? No, I already did that. Nope. Oh, there's no in between. I've already put him on the pumpkins. I put him on this wagon. I put him on that
Someday
wagon.
someone's
I have
gonna
not put
complain
him
to
on the
the
hay
Guild of
yet.
Sidekicks about this.
I don't know why the hay would work and other things wouldn't, but... We'll try it.
Damnation, where did it go? What kind kind of shoddy job are the Azadi doing when there are still talking birds flapping about? They should provide us with a few of their explosive sticks so that we can take matters into our own hands and eradicate this sorcerous plague. Oh, my skin crawls at the very idea of occult flying creatures within the city walls. That god's damn talking bird. Magical aberration. If I get my hands on the filthy feathered thing, I'll twist its scrawny little... language. What can I do for you, young madam?
Let's play this nice and cool, Zoe.
Yes, nice and cool.
About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Bird.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
Where?
Aha. Here we go. On the tape. No, I need it somewhere far away. Like, oh, yep, right there. Oh. What? It looks, okay, what?
Go look for that goddamn bird over there.
In the fountain.
Did you see that occult fowl? It's making a mockery of our decent, honest labour.
Let's play about that
bird.
talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
You did? Use your finger, woman. Point!
It is right there on that barrel over there.
That filthy
By that
chicken
wagon.
fowl must be over there somewhere. Go check.
They're just sending the same guy. Why don't you go somewhere? Let me.
If it wasn't
push
for
you.
Honor's goons, I would thump that reactionary misogynist on the head. No court would convict me. It would be justified.
Now that would
homicide.
show him. I just thump him right in his stupid naggin. Okay, so I can't do that.
Filthy talking bird anywhere?
Yes, I've seen the bird.
About
It's
that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes, what
I
about
don't know. It's.
I just saw it.
It's.
Again? Show me.
I saw it. Up over. No, not in the fountain. Not. Maybe on the table. In the hay.
Magical bird is
In the
making a
hay.
mockery of us. Get it!
Should I? Maybe I need to send the goon over there and then send the bird over there as well? Maybe? I really don't know. The goon went back. Well, that can't be it then. Maybe
Thank
if
the
I
gods of
send the
feathers, you're
bird
paying
somewhere.
me well. Wait, that's not a thing you do.
And then if I run and talk to the dude before the bird leaves, no. Damn it! I don't know. What do I do?
What? Not again.
I'm stuck again.
After talking to Mr. Hilaris, I want nothing more than to administer a solid beating. But if I
Okay,
get
yeah,
my
maybe
hands on that
whatever,
Black
whatever.
Raven, that witch's companion, that foul. I swear to the gods of old that I'll twist its scrawny neck right off.
Let's play this nice and cool.
Well, that's not very
About
nice.
that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
Where?
I saw it on. I've already sent him to the fountain. Not that table, but to the hay. To that wagon. That wagon is not an option. So I guess we'll go with the table.
Did you see that occult fowl? It's making...
About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
You did? Use your finger, woman. Point! Don't let the bird get away!
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
That's where I need to go. But I'm not getting inside until those men are all gone.
Does that mean I can't leave?
That's where I need to go. But I'm not getting
I
inside
cannot
until
leave.
those men are
So
all
whatever I
gone.
need to do is I can do within here. I do not have to leave. It is all right here. I can figure it out. Everything I need is right here in this little area inside this wall. I just don't know what it is that I need to do. The math? Can I do something with the math? That's the only thing here. And I don't think it was here before, but all I can do is look at it. Huh. Crow, go fly. Can you fly? I can't even send you to the shit. Oh well.
Again?
Go back to honor.
Seriously? Ugh.
Yes, Crow.
Fine.
Shut up and just
Yeah,
do your
yeah,
jab.
I know the drill.
Well, good. Go drill it.
Wait for it.
Geronimo.
Oh. What? I had to get his attention first and then send him to... Did he hit Crow? Crow? What?
Any ideas? You're usually full of ideas. Just let the ideas happen, Zoe.
I'm petting a talking bird in a parallel universe. This is going to require years of therapy.
Are you doing this just to annoy me? Because it's working. Someday soon I'm gonna complain to the Guild of Sidekicks about this.
Still, you filthy little fowl.
Geronimo.
Oh, maybe that just means I lost and it resets. Maybe... But that was different than the first time I sent him to land on the dude's head. So maybe this time if I send him to the fountain... Oh, which is not an option.
Thank the gods
Pumpkins?
of feathers you're paying me well. Wait, that's not a thing you do.
Alright, enough of the sass, Crow. Just go. Just go and do your jab. Oh, that was a rock.
Cursed fowl.
Okay. I am sorry. But once again, just like every time I play this damn game, I have to consult the walkthrough. Because I cannot figure out anything in this game. I mean, in a lot of games at some point I might get stuck. But I cannot figure out anything in this game. There's something about it. I cannot figure it out. Every new place I go, every new area I visit, every new objective I have, I get stuck. Okay. But soon I will have the answer that I need. Oh. Oh. Okay. Alright, Abnaxus's abode. If Ulvik wasn't arrested, you can stop and talk to him on the way, possibly warning him about Jakai. So I talk to Honor and Hilaris, exhaust all options, get Crow to fly at him, tell the dude that the Crow is on the wagon, then have the Crow fly to the wagon, use the key to go inside. What? I don't know how I tell the guy that he's on the wagon, then have the crow fly to the wagon, then all of a sudden I have a key. Well, something happened. And I thought it might be a combination of telling the crow to fly somewhere, and then telling him that he's somewhere, or telling him that he's somewhere, and then telling the crow to fly somewhere. But it didn't seem like I had time to do anything like that.
Have you seen a filthy duck?
But I guess maybe I do.
About that
The
talking
bird
that's bothering you.
Yes.
is
what about it?
the bird.
I just saw it.
Again? Show me.
Wait, which wagon? Wagon. Oh, that wagon's not an option. Okay.
Go look for that
Wagon.
goddamn bird over there.
So I send the guy to the wagon. And then I send Crow to the wagon. Okay. See, I just don't know. I don't know what indication I would have that that was the order of operations
Again?
here.
Seriously?
Yes, Crow! Damn it! Just
Fine.
go! Oh, because he throws a rock and the thing falls off and bumps the guy in the head. Damn it! Oh, I should have known.
Soft-headed fool. We'll need to carry him home to have someone look at his head. The tree can wait until tomorrow.
Damn it!
You do the carrying. I'd do it myself, but someone needs to lead the way and keep an eye out for potholes.
Okay, that one I should have been able
That
to
was
figure
brilliant.
out, to be quite honest.
First, I did my thing,
Oh,
and then
thank
that
you.
goofball tried to hit me with a rock, and then stuff happened, and Dung for Brains got knocked out, and then they all left. End
Yep.
scene. It was almost like one of those puppet shows that Wizard puts on in the square. It was hilarious!
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
That's the most fun I've had since... I don't know. I guess since I hung out with April all those years ago.
Oh, yeah. Once again, Crow, you have to bring up April, don't you? You two were such buddy-buddy. She was so fucking awesome. The best fucking person ever. God, I'm just so sick of you talking about April. What about me, Crow? Aren't we friends? Whatever. Okay, so where's this key? So it did the thing after looking it up, and now all I have to do is use the key that I find to get in. Now I won't even be able to find the... Wait. I already have the key. That's right. I got the key from somebody last time. I don't remember whom, but I got
Locked, but I have the key.
it. That's right, I do. Oh, we're going in. Haha. Yes. Yes, sirree, Bob. Oh, I'm Naxus. It's Zoe.
This place looks a lot bigger on the inside. It is a lot bigger on the inside. Okay, this is freaky. I feel dizzy. There must be magic here because this makes no sense. Things can't be bigger on the inside than on the outside. Then again, why should I be surprised? I've seen weirder things. Weird is my new normal. Right, so, clues.
Clues.
Naxus must have been a big
Crystals.
believer in crystals. Or maybe this is how people light their houses. Maybe this is totally normal for Arcadia.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, I gotta look for anything. Anything that can be looked at. I have to look at it. I cannot miss a single
Those
detail.
are some
Books.
portentous-looking books. I wish I could read them.
All right.
This place
Not
has
useful.
the slightly tacky ambience of a New Age shop. Naxus was a very well-read man. Thing.
So we have
There are
crystals
enough musty
and we
old
have
books
books.
here to fill a university library's special collection of musty old books.
We have a round book. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, that's interesting.
Hide book attack.
Oh, God.
I must apologize, ma'am. I didn't mean to frighten you. Zoe Castillo. You're the last person I expected to find here.
And you're the last person I expected to see. I don't know who you are. Character library. Who is this? Oh, April Ryan. April Ryan was born in our world in the year 2191. When she was 18 years old, she learned that she was a shifter, a person capable of opening portals between the twin worlds of science and magic. April traveled from Stark, the world of science, to Arcadia, the world of magic. There she learned of a great threat to the balance between the twin worlds. Believing this to be her destiny, she set out on a long journey to save the balance, accompanied by her best friend, Crow. Following these events, April and Crow spent several years traveling the Northlands before events led to their estrangement. After the Azadi invaded the Northlands, April joined the Resistance and soon became their leader. It was during her time as rebel leader that April met Zoe, and Zoe helped April regain her faith in humanity and in herself. But Zoe couldn't save April's life. April was killed by Azadi soldiers in a raid on the rebel base in Myria, the swamp city, after Keon Alvane inadvertently led the Azadi forces there. Her body was burned in a traditional Myrian funeral, but her presence is still felt amongst the rebels. And now we have Brian Westhouse. Brian Westhouse has lived in Arcadia for decades, but he was born in Boston in 1902. In 1934, Westhouse attempted to travel across the divide between the twin worlds of Stark and Arcadia, but something happened to him. He was stuck, in his own words, between worlds for a while, only emerging into Arcadia hundreds of years later. Realizing he might never be able to return to his own world, he made a life for himself there. Westhouse met and advised April Ryan on her first shift to Arcadia, and a decade later he bumped into Zoe Castillo on her first visit. He helped both women understand and cope with the reality of a magical world and assisted them on their adventures. A born traveler, Westhouse has spent most of his life exploring worlds. He's seen much of Arcadia, and he's even been inside the Azadi Empire, a place few Northlanders have visited, and fewer still have returned from. Westhouse was last seen in the Dark People's City a year ago. But now, he is here.
I remember him from my last visit to Mercuria. He's right. This is a very... I have no memory of this man.
Let's go with that one, because I did not play the previous game, so I really have no memory of this man, and she had amnesia, so... Let's go with that one.
Who are you?
You don't remember me. Granted, it's been a while, but I would have thought that...
Oh, please don't take it personally. I had some medical issues. I forgot everything that happened here. There are still huge gaps. I've tried my best to remember, but yeah, massive gaps.
Understandable. Well, we helped each other out the last time you were here. We even shared an airship ride to the Dark People's Library. That's where you vanished on us, into thin air. To be honest, I've been wondering where you went off to. I just never expected to find you here, of all places. How in the name of the balance did you get inside? People have been trying for years, but this house has strong wards. Venar magic, the oldest there is. And now I understand why. It's a treasure trove. Wait, is that the Annals of Dreaming? Good God, that's a lost treasure. Only 5 were ever made.
Why be secretive about it? I'm sure I can trust him. I'm
I don't know about that.
This man absolutely everything yet.
Yeah, let's be a little on the vague side.
I know my way around wards.
So I see. Your talents run deeper than I remember, Miss Castillo. I'm impressed. Pardon my curiosity.
I am quite
What
impressive.
are you looking for here? Abnaxis himself vanished a decade ago.
I should trust Brian. There's no point hiding anything from him. It's not that I don't trust him, but... I was just curious about what was in here.
You know what they say about curiosity, Miss Castillo?
It killed the cat?
What? No. Curiosity is the doorway to knowledge and wisdom. Looks like I picked the perfect day for a stroll in the green. I was wondering why that odorous Hilarious fellow wasn't still trying to chop this tree down. Now I know. Let's see if we find anything interesting, shall we?
Yeah, I suppose. Okay, so based on what I read about this guy, I think that I can trust him because, you know, I've known him before. He helped April, he helped me and everybody and whatever. You know, there's no signs that he should be distrusted. But I read that and I played it as though she does not remember that because I do not remember that because I just read it now, but that's my only knowledge of it because I did not play it before. So my decisions there do not necessarily reflect what I know, but what she knows based on what I have chosen for her. So I think those are good choices. I mean, I'm not being like, hey, get the back off, motherfucker. I don't trust you. I'm doing this. If you try to get in my biz, I'll punch you out. But, you know, I'm being cautious. And hey, people can change. Maybe used to, he was on the good side, on our side. Now maybe he's turned to the dark side. Or maybe before, it was just an all elaborate ruse to get us to trust him until later when it's really important he could stab us in the back. And I won't stand for that. Zoe Castillo does not stand for backstabbing.
Naxus must have been a big believer in crystals. Or maybe this is how people light their houses.
But probably he's fine.
Maybe this is totally normal for Arcadia.
What does this mean?
Can I go up? We should probably read first. Oh wait, no, there's probably nothing up here at all, so this is fine.
Those are some portentous looking
books.
I wish I could read them.
More books.
This place has the slightly tacky ambience. Naxus was a very
books.
well-read man.
Bed. Can I take a nap?
There are enough musty old books here to fill a university library's special collection of musty old... Naxus
Look at
must
the
have made
bed.
before leaving for good. That's kind of sad and eerie.
They have one big pillow on that side and a little pillow on this side. That's weird.
Someone's been sleeping in my bed, said Papa Bear, before mauling Goldilocks and devouring her whole. Don't ever mess with fairy tale creatures.
All right, very well. Very well. Okay, so I think I've explored everything, and it's nothing. So let's, along with Mr. Westhouse, read through this round book.
Mr. Westhouse, Brian. He seems very enthusiastic and friendly. Probably. I have a hard time reading him, to be honest.
I see. I'll make a note. Have you found anything of interest? Keep looking. This place is a treasure trove.
What? Are you serious? I looked at everything, there's nothing! And that's what I'm supposed to do, is keep looking? Damn it. There is some... Fuck.
Looks like a handwritten note.
Yeah, whatever. Note. Sweet. I have a note. Oh, Mr. Westhouse, or what? Yeah, Westhouse. I have a note.
Left so much behind. There's a wealth of information here.
Okay.
It's another one of Abnaxus's notes.
All right, then. Sweet. So there's a bed, a note, a bunch of crystals, and a bunch of books. I cannot read the books. All I can do is comment that there are books. And the same with the crystals. I cannot do anything with them. I can just comment on the fact that they are there.
Westhouse might be able to decipher that note.
And perhaps. So on the floor, there are some notes laying around. So let me see if I can find any more of them real quick.
All those years, and it was right here under my nose.
Mm-hmm. You really suck, dude. Nah, I don't. What was I looking at there?
Those are some portentous looking
books.
books. I wish I could read them.
Okay. So now I seem to have everything. I have 2 notes, so let's see. Oh, Mr. Westhouse, I have some notes for you to look at. Can you decipher them?
I can probably decipher it for you.
Yeah, they're right here. Decipher.
This looks interesting.
Oh, I guess I have to hand it.
The first dreamer references in the annals of dreaming. That's this book right here. And the chapter about the first dream, it's certainly a starting point. Let's see what it says.
Can you read that book?
I've lived in Arcadia for decades, and there hasn't been much to do aside from studying ancient texts, so yes, I can read this book. Let's see, the chapter in question...
Oh, fine, you don't have to be an ass about it.
The
Jeez.
Ular, they are said to be wardens of the Dreaming One, whatever that means. It's a rough translation. The English language isn't quite up to the task. The Ular and the Yete, one people that split into 2. That sounds familiar. It says here the Yete left the Purple Mountains to go south to burrow into the ground. Something about a well of dreams. I mean, I don't know how much of this is true and how much is fantasy or prophecy. It's a difficult book to decipher. There's also something about 2 dreamers becoming one. It's vague. This is almost certainly a prophecy of some sort. The Ular live on Cloud Peak. It's in the mountains of Yedra. Where's that on the map? Ah, there it is.
That I do not know.
Straight north across the plains, right in the middle of the border mountains. This is
Border
an old
mountains.
book, so I don't know if they still live there. I've never heard of the Ular. They might all be dead.
I really like seeing this big map. Am I going somewhere cool? Am I going to the... I'm going to the Purple Mountains. And I hope those... There's the map. Can I look at the map? I can't look at the map!
Let's see. There. Cloud Peak, just like the book said.
I knew it!
This is
I
it.
knew it!
This shows the way to the Purple Mountains.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm sure Obnaxus won't mind me borrowing
I've
this.
got it!
I'll return it to him in person.
I've got the map.
If I make it to Cloud
Yes. Oh my god, let me look at that. Let me look at that.
Peak. Let's see. There.
Fascinating.
Cloud Peak, just like the book said. This is it. This
Can I
shows the
zoom
way
in?
to the Purple Mountains.
I can't even read it. It's too far. It looks, Damn it. It looks like Asia. Sort of.
I'll need to write all of this down before I forget it.
The Great Ocean. I can read that. That's all I can read. Down on the bottom right, is that a monster? It looks like it's moving through the water. Huh. I cannot read anything on it.
I knew it!
Let's
I knew
see.
it!
There.
Okay.
Cloud Peak, just like the book said.
Okay.
This is it.
All right, Mr.
This shows
Westhouse.
the way to the Purple Mountains.
What do you think this means?
I'm not sure there's much to learn from that one.
Oh, well, great. You're so fucking helpful.
That note fell out of the annals when Westhouse turned the pages. That note fell out of the annals when Westhouse turned the pages.
Fascinating.
Oh, wait. Let me examine it real quick.
Notes. Notes everywhere.
Okay. Good, thorough
This
examination.
note fell out from the pages of the annals. What's a soulless stone?
I'm not sure. The Soul Stone was taken from Luke's by the warlock Clax. It must be retrieved, or the past, present, and future will cease to be.
That sounds ominous.
It does.
Which I'm guessing is bad.
I don't know about any Soul Stone, but I'm guessing this Clax fellow does. I wonder if Abnaxus means old Roper Clax. April told
You know
me
what?
a
I bet he
story.
does.
He was a two-bit wizard who resided in a floating castle up north near the border mountains. April said she taught him a lesson. She didn't get into any details, but he lost his castle. Last I heard, he's doing children's theater here in town. Reformed, apparently, if that's a thing a wizard is capable of. Sounds like this Soul Stone is important.
So I must need this Soul Stone. When you're ready, head back into the town to find Roper Clax. Yes. Am I going to go find Roper Clax and go to his floating castle to get this important Soul Stone?
I should get going. Should we...
Would you mind terribly if I stayed here to read these books?
Well, it's private property, isn't it?
Abnaxus isn't coming back, and I've been itching for a chance to peruse his library for years now. I promise I won't remove anything or make a mess.
It does...
I don't know,
I
man.
Okay. I mean, it's not my house.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Ms. Castillo. I hope our paths cross again very soon.
I mean, do I really have the authority or the power to say that he can or he can't? I mean, what do I want to do? Like, bludgeon him if he doesn't? And I don't remember where I got the key. It's not in my house. It's just private property. But it's not in my house, and I didn't get the key from Abnaxus. Did I? I don't think so, because I only met him in the dream world. I don't remember. It happened the last time I played, which has been about 2 weeks ago, and I don't remember where I got the key. But anyway, I'm hoping that I'm going to get this Clax fella, and then we can go to his floating castle. There's some mountains, and get this important, mysterious Soul Stone.
Didn't you say
and
something
then
about a wizard and a puppet show?
go to the Purple
No.
Mountains.
No, you did.
Or some
You
other
said
mountains.
Something about a show
Any
in the
mountains.
square.
I did not.
Crow.
Yes,
Oh,
you did,
right,
Crow.
right. Roper Clax's Fingerlings. Man,
Yes.
that show's great. A modern classic.
Clax. He's the wizard April Ryan fought.
That's right. He was behaving badly, so she fought him and trapped him inside some sort of calculating machine. Pretty clever stuff.
Where can I find this puppet show?
I'll show you.
Do I get to watch the puppet show? I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a puppet show, but it might be fun to watch. Might be entertaining. I guess it depends on the puppeteer. The bones. Ah, here we go. Roper Clax presents The Fingerlings. So we've got Sanin, Kevin, Darlene, Miro, Jana, David, Adam, Glath, maybe? Brian. You're not very observant, Mr. Clax.
Roper Clax, I presume. He looks wizardly, as in how I expected wizards to look when I was 10.
Well, that's how wizards look.
If you'll seek an autograph, you must purchase my book first. It's on sale today, only...
No, sorry. I need to talk to you.
Talk. Well, I only have a few minutes before my show begins, but I'm sure I can spare a couple of them for a pretty young thing like you.
Oh, shucks. Stop it, Mr. Quacks. Oh my
It's an
god, you're gonna make me
odd
blush.
Name for a children's puppet show.
Is it?
The Fingerlings.
Ah, my beloved finger puppets, beloved by all children and critics alike. Gilbert Grutton of the Daily Mercurian called my show simply astonishing and wrote that it was quite impossible to look away. I couldn't believe my eyes, and like a slow-motion cart wreck. You see, the Fingerlings represent a
Cart
revolution
wreck?
in
A slow
finger
motion cart
puppeteering,
wreck.
or as I call it, fingering, trademark and patent pending. The women in particular are quite ecstatic about it. Stay for the show. I guarantee a good time.
Is this
This
getting
has to be the
weird?
right- You are Roper Clax, right? The wizard?
Who told you that?
Well, that sign.
Whoa,
for
dude,
one.
calm down.
No, the wizard part. Who told you?
I mean,
Well, I mean, you look like a
I'm
wizard.
A humble finger puppeteer trying to make an honest living in a cold and heartless world.
But you were a wizard once.
Fully rehabilitated, I don't go anywhere near sorcery, not anymore. You should really read my highly acclaimed and best-selling memoir, A Farewell to My Wizarding Ways. It's a thrilling story of redemption and romance, of dashing heroes and wicked villainesses, of flying castles and curious calculating devices. Every word of it as true as the night is dark and the day is bright, of course.
Didn't he and April have some... Do you remember April Ryan?
April Ryan?
Oh, yes, of course, absolutely, certainly, naturally. The bit... the brave young woman who came to my castle and stole it. And helped me put my sorceress past behind me. How could I possibly forget?
He's of... So, about April.
Why does everyone want to talk about April Ryan? She was just a weak little human who stumbled onto things she didn't... No, I must apologize. You see, April and I had some disagreements in the past. I'm past that now. I'm a different person. As for April Ryan... Yeah, I hear she suffered an ignoble death at the hands of our Azadi benefactors. What a shame. What a terrible, terrible shame.
I might... Do you recall owning a soul stone?
A soul stone? I don't know what you're talking about.
I was just wondering, since there are so many impressive tales about your powers where I come from.
And where would that be?
That was a long time ago. In another life. I've moved on. I'm a different person now in every way.
I was just wondering what happened to the stone.
She took it, that
Bitch. Balance? Pardon me? I don't know where that came from.
Who?
the Yaga, the wicked witch of the north, as these simpletons call her. As if they have any idea who and what she truly is. She lurks in Riverwood in the dark places. She feeds on that stone like a...
Like I said, that's in the past, and I've left it all behind long ago. Now I make an honest living bringing joy to children through my most excellent and revolutionary finger puppet theater. And on that note, I must beg your pardon, young miss. The show is about to begin.
Can we please talk again afterwards? I have some more questions.
Sure. Absolutely. After the show. Yes. Toodaloo.
Yes, here we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Good.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I hope
boys
so.
and girls, humans and, well, humans, and you, Azadi soldier standing over there, you're welcome
those
to
humans
watch.
now.
Just don't rattle your sabers or rustle your suits. Welcome to this morning's performance of The Fingerlings. I am your host and puppeteer, Roper Clax, esteemed thespian and raconteur, author and entrepreneur. My book is available for purchase with a free personalized dedication. Speak to me after the show. A donation is both appreciated and expected. Drop your coins into the box after the show. Remember that every iron piece goes towards a good purpose.
Woohoo! Go Fingerlings!
My beloved Fingerlings, handcrafted reproductions of renowned actors from across Arcadia, immortalized in finger puppet form by skilled artisans. Using only the finest fabrics and natural materials, these lovely creatures are as dear to me as children, and as talented and protean as the finest human players. You're all welcome to approach the stage after the show, of course, to admire my finely crafted miniatures up close and intimately. No food, no touching, no children. And now, beloved audience, prepare yourselves for a journey into mystery, for a true story of wizardry and magic. I present to you the tale of the good-hearted wizard and the villainous winch. Once upon a time, in the distant north, there lived a kindly old wizard in a wonderful flying castle. This very friendly wizard liked to tease and toy with the people of the land, and sometimes he would do silly things like turn them into stone or furry animals and bottle up the wind. Naturally, he meant no harm, and the people of the land loved the wizard like they would a grandfather, a very young and very, very handsome grandfather. But one day, an evil sorceress from a distant land came to visit the kindly wizard. This ugly, selfish witch didn't understand that the wizard was only trying to make people happy. She used her dark sorcery to steal all of his possessions and trap him inside a tiny little box where the gentle wizard was barely able to breathe. The poor old man was trapped for many moons inside this box before a benevolent wandering god arrived to free him from his prison. The wizard pledged eternal allegiance to the wandering god in return for vengeance against the cruel witch who trapped him. Together they...
There he is, Commander. The dangerous loon who's corrupting our youth with his occult finger rings.
What? What's this? What are you doing? What's going on? You can't... Hey! Hey, hands off!
Hey, come on, man.
You're
I was trying to
teaching
enjoy
children
the
of magic, old
show.
man. You ought to know better.
Release me, you dishonorable brute!
By the authority vested in me by the Greater Azadi Empire and the Emissary, and in accordance with provisional imperial law prohibiting any and all teachings of occult magic, I'm taking you into custody.
You can't do this! You don't know who I am!
Tell it to the magistrate, wizard.
My fingerlings! My precious handcrafted fingerlings! No!
I cannot believe that they
You
arrested him.
bastards.
What a travesty.
I know, right? Damn it. Oh, I'm sorry, Crow. I'm as devastated by this as you are. I also had questions to ask him. That was important also, but I wanted to finish the show. It was just getting good.
I guess the Azadi aren't fans of creepy puppet shows either.
I think it had more to do with him being a wizard. Okay, shit. So what now? He was my only lead to the Soul Stone. All I have to go on is something about a Yaga and Riverwood.
Riverwood? I know Riverwood. I've been to Riverwood. If it's Riverwood you need, I know how to get to Riverwood.
Really? And the Yaga? The Wicker Witch?
I don't know anything about Yagas, but I do know something about witches in Riverwood. On my last trip there, we had a close encounter with one of them. That witch is toast, of course, but I can probably find my way back to Riverwood. It's north. We go north. Wait, which way is up? Yeah, north.
Okay. Okay. That's something, right? Much better than nothing. We just need a way to get north that doesn't involve me walking all the way.
Or me flying. I'm not flying all that way. I tire easily. Wait. I feel a cunning plan coming on. Follow me, Zoe.
Uh-oh.
It's either a cunning plan, or I need the toilet. But I'm pretty sure it's a cunning plan.
It's probably both. Dreamfall chapter. Okay, so it's a loading screen. So I assume that this should be a checkpoint. I've been going just a hair over an hour now, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop here.
I still can't believe you pulled off the voice and the whole fake hand thing.
The hat looked great on you.
What?
Totally. Not so sure about the beard, though. My face is itchy. Speaking of faces, I can never show mine in Mercuria again. Not after that last bit we did.
If everything goes well, you won't have to.
At least we have a ride. Can I trust this thing?
They're docile cows, the Elguan. Just leave it to me. Mush, Daisy, mush!
Whoa, whoa, I think
Daisy?
you're upsetting her.
Oh.
I'll leave the cowgirling to you. I'll fly ahead and scout the terrain instead. Don't lose sight of me!
Yeah. Yeah, you do that, Crow. Okay, so I'm glad that we are traveling, going somewhere new, and this is exciting. Yes! And I'm glad that we have a ride to get there, of course. I mean, in the game, I can just skip over it, so it doesn't really matter that much to me. But I'm glad that we're using one of these things, one that's named Daisy.
How much longer will this journey take? Must be nearly a week now.
It's been less than 2 days, and I'm beginning to regret bringing you along.
You're stuck in the cargo hold of a cloud ship with your worst enemy. How could you possibly have any regrets?
And people say you have no sense of humor.
Okay, so before I choose anything to say, yeah, so I'm glad that we have transportation and we're going somewhere new. And we're also going somewhere new with these guys. But I do wish that I could have seen how whatever they were talking about, it seemed like really cool and entertaining and fun and quirky and stuff, and they skipped it.
We're on a mission.
Or whatever.
This is neither the time nor place to make peace with Liko. We already fight side by side. That's our bond. Besides, I'm tired. If there was ever a time, we're on a mission. This is neither the time nor place to make. If there was ever a time to make peace with Liko, this is likely it. Maybe there's still a chance to create a bond between us.
Okay, do I want there to be a bond between them, or do I want them to kind of keep bickering? I mean, I think there is a bond, but they bicker, you know? It's like, oh god, I almost dropped the controller. You know, it's like they hate each other, but really, they're doing that because they don't want to show how they really feel. And really, deep down inside, they love each other. And they're best friends.
We're on a mission. This is neither the time nor
Let's
place
just-
to make peace with Liko.
Let's just carry
We're
on
fights.
as is for now.
I'm going to sleep now.
Unless you're planning to pass gas, you do not need to keep me informed. And stick to your side of the hold.
Don't worry. I have no desire to use you as a pillow.
But really, he does. I know the truth. Kian knows the truth. Liko knows the truth. Everyone knows the truth. And I can't wait till the moment when they finally feel free enough with each other to express to one another how they really feel deep down inside. Chapter 10, Umbre. A new chapter? I didn't think I would get to a new chapter. Are we in Riverwood now? I mean, I guess this is better than walking in the sense that we don't have to walk. And Crow doesn't have to fly.
Well,
But
fuck. Oh, I mean, that hurt.
doesn't seem to be any faster.
Never trust an Elguan. Cowardly cows.
Oh, something must have spooked it. What do we do now?
This place looks familiar.
Go find it?
I think we're close.
Keep going?
In fact, I think we're...
Leave! Go, or I'll call the others!
Whoa, hey there, I'm friendly and unarmed.
You're human. You can't be
What the
Bird?
fuck are you?
Crowbird?
Hello? Hey, you're that fretful furry thing we met the first time we came through here. Ben Franklin.
Ben Bandu. This isn't the same human who
Close
accompanied
enough.
you last time.
This is my new human. She's mostly harmless. Say hello, Zoe. Don't be rude.
Alright. So we got a new character here. We've got Ben Bandu. 10 years ago, Ben Bandu, a young Banda, a species derogatively called mole people by some humans, met April Ryan when she was traveling through Riverwood. April helped free Ben's brother from captivity by defeating the Gribbler, a terrifying forest witch, in service of a greater darkness. Through her selfless act, she earned herself a place of honor in the Bandu tribe. Ben Bandu is still indebted to April, and he'd like nothing more than to repay her kindness and help her friends. So, sounds like he could be quite a powerful ally for us.
Hello? I have no idea who... We don't have time to chat with the locals. We're on a mission. Hello?
Yeah, hello. Whatever.
Hello. Are you the new Bandu Mbata?
Bamboo... What?
If that's a good thing, then yes.
No, I have no idea. I'm Zoe.
You're a dreamer.
So they keep saying.
Yes.
I'm not very good at it. How did you
But
know?
I'm not the only one.
We live close to the dreaming here. Her dreams surround us. The Yaga.
Who's?
That's it.
Oh, and the Yaga.
That's the one we're looking for, right, Zoe? The Yaga.
You're looking for the
Yaga.
Yaga? On purpose? Are you mad?
Oh, I'm not.
Maybe.
Her? I'm not so sure about.
You know the Yaga?
She lives in this forest. We do not speak her name. She's
You just did.
She's mean.
Or, well, that's not her name. That's just more of her title, though. Okay, never mind.
We need to find her right now. We can't bring... Teddy Bear probably knows more about the Yaga. We'll save time if we ask the Ewok to show us the way to the Yaga.
Yeah, let's just...
Teddy...
let's see what he knows.
Yaga?
Yaga?
She's old.
Of course!
Really old. She's been around since long before my people came to this forest. Once, she had many servants. Witches, warlocks, evil ones. Like in the stories told by the elders. But her servants are all gone now. So she woke up and crossed into our world. She doesn't belong here. But she's lonely and hungry.
Hungry. Great. Well, we still have to find her. She has the Soul Stone.
The Soul Stone? I've heard of the Soul Stone. The Yaga took it from the fallen fortress of her warlock.
Warlock? Roper Clax worked for the Yaga?
They all did. The Gribbler, Clax, all the evil witches and warlocks of the Northlands. But they're gone now. Just like my people. April Ryan imprisoned the warlock and killed the witch. She saved us all. But then the Azadi came with sharp blades and metal tubes that spewed fire. They murdered most of us. Some fled east. I'm the only one left here now.
That's terrible. I'm so sorry.
One day, they'll come back. All the surviving Banda. Until then, I watch over their burrows. And I sing. For them. For all of us. This Soul Stone. It's important?
Very.
You'll use it to fight the Azadi?
That's part of it, yes.
I'll take you to the Yaga. Or as close as I dare go to her lair, anyway.
Great! I was expecting you to say no, and by expecting, I mean hoping.
Does the bird always speak like that?
I'm afraid so. Lead the way, Ben.
Alright, here we go. We have a new traveling companion. Our party grows. Our party... Yeah, it grows. I started off on my own, then I gained Crow. Then I gained Daisy, then lost Daisy. But now I've gained Ben. Doop doop boop 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 doop 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 boop 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 loading screen. Boop doop 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 boop boop Dreamfall chapters loading screen.
The Yaga's beyond the ridge. Once you cross that, you're in her realm.
You're not coming with?
Did you not hear me when I said she was hungry? No, I'm not coming with you. The walls of that place are thin, and she can smell my magic.
A wise decision, tiny man.
Yeah, your
Come on,
your
Zoe,
magic
let's turn
is
around and head back with Ben Ben.
pretty
Maybe catch a
strong.
fat squirrel and roast it for dinner?
This is what we came here for. If we don't get the Soul Stone...
Everyone dies, the world ends, no more Christmases, blah, blah, blah. I'm so sick of walking into one perilous scenario after the other. After we're done with this one, no more adventures. I swear to the feather gods of old.
You'll know you're there when you see the Gribbler's old house. She was the witch who lived here before. The Gribbler served the Yaga, and that's where she came through from the beyond.
Will you wait for us, Ben?
I'll wait until nightfall. But if you're not back by then...
We'll be back.
And I had such a craving for crispy squirrel.
Well, sorry, Crow, and that will have to wait. And this little challenge will have to wait as well, for I am going to... I'm going to stop here for now, and then pick up from here the next time, of course. That's obvious. But anyway, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed it, and hope you come back to check out the next part. And if so, until then, toodles!